welcome. Joined here by, this is the 2017, the last conference championship. So Joe Hurd is here with us, and Tyler Remersma. Is that right? Yeah, Tyler. Okay. First of all, what are you up to? What are you guys up to right now?
Right now, I'm going to the University of St. Thomas.
University of St. Thomas.
Yep, studying business marketing.
Okay. Football? Were you a football player?
Playing football.
Okay.
I've played basketball the last 2 years as well.
Okay.
There.
Okay, great. Tyler?
I'm at Augustana University, studying data science and playing basketball there.
Okay, awesome. What do you think? I mean, you guys haven't been out that long, right? But when you come back into this gym, what do you think about coming into this gym?
You just kind of think back. There's been a lot of good memories.
A lot of good memories.
A lot of long practices.
A lot of long practices.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Tyler, how about you?
Yeah, just all the memories, just like coming to practice every day with like all my friends, all the games. Remembering some of Joe's big game winners, things like that.
Okay. Okay. Were you aware that there's been two coaches we're doing this for 50 years, right? Mm-hmm. Two coaches in the history. What are your thoughts or recollections of the history of Jefferson basketball? As you guys are on kind of the tail end of that.
Yeah. I mean, every school seems like they have they say they have their tradition. Mm-hmm. But, you can definitely, like we have probably one of the strongest traditions with just having two coaches.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable that there's only been two coaches. Tyler, how about you?
Yeah, it's just crazy how there's been kind of two coaches. And just like, I remember just coming back when I was younger and watching like Cole Aldridge was kind of the first team I remember. So just things like that. And then just hearing stories from like my uncle a little bit, Mike Vandegaard.
Oh, yeah.
So just like hearing some of the history there. So there's a lot of tradition in this program.
Okay. You get into high school, and what is kind of your introduction to varsity basketball like? Like when did you start playing varsity basketball, and what was that like for you when you got into high school?
Well, Evs we kind of knew what Jefferson basketball is about, the high school basketball throughout traveling. But, like the captain's practices were probably the first time I got introduced to it.
And when did you start playing? Did you start playing third grade, fourth grade?
Yeah, I think third grade we were.
Yeah, third grade we've been on the same traveling team all the way up.
All the way up?
Yeah.
Okay. And you get here, and then when do you start playing varsity?
Sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Is when, kind of started on the JV team and then slowly got moved up.
And then moved up
Yep.
to where, did you start in games when you were a sophomore?
No, I got in the rotation kind of towards the middle of the year there.
How about you, Tyler?
I think I only played like a couple minutes my sophomore year, but played mostly JV then, and then really started playing, started junior and senior year. Okay,
junior and senior year. So what happens in between, 2017, you're going to win a conference championship. What happened in 16 then that leads you into 2017 where you're going to be conference champions? What happened in 16 and into 17?
I think we just kind of got some experience. We were playing with some younger guys. We didn't have many seniors.
Okay.
So that year was just kind of a learning year for us, I guess.
Kind of a learning year, and then you're battle tested and you go through it in 16. Rivals and players that you played against, like the best players that you played against, just if you can name just a couple of those guys.
Obviously Kennedy, rival. I'd say best players like Miles Hansen from Chaska.
Okay. Hard to think back to so many of them. Okay. So Chaska, Kennedy, Eden Prairie.
Yeah.
Eden Prairie has some good fights against them. St. Louis Park, they were always a battle.
So when you said you did AAU, did you guys play with mostly Jefferson guys, or did you play from guys all over the metro?
We were made up of a few teams. There were 4 of us, me, Tyler, and then Peter Gatke and Jack Tillotson,
Okay.
all from here, and then a couple kids from Eastview, and then a few kids from Rosemont.
Okay.
So,
What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you a word. And when I give you this word, I want you to tell me what comes to mind when I say this word. So, first one I'm going to give you is aura of the Jefferson basketball program. What comes to mind? The aura.
I would say just there's an aura of like having the 2 coaches, the tradition. Just I feel like there's a lot of toughness that comes with us at Jefferson. You've mentioned like we have like homegrown talent, I guess. It's just like working with what we got and doing the best we can with it.
Okay, so working with Jefferson guys. They're going to win or lose with Jefferson players. Okay, next one. Practice, preparation. What comes to mind, Joe?
a lot.
A lot comes to mind.
Yeah, practice, I think, like talking with AAU friends and guys from other schools, we like share stories of different practices.
How were practices
And I
here?
think
Easy?
hard.
Oh, they were hard.
I think we definitely, like talking to other guys, we realized that we were definitely going through some harder stuff in practice.
Okay.
We're getting worked harder.
Okay. How about preparation for like scouting and things that you guys did for other opponents? What did you guys do?
I would say like in practices leading up to games, we have like a scout team, designate players. That really helped, and then we'd have walkthroughs before every game. Jimmy really prepared us well, gave us a scouting
Good
sheet.
scouting.
So
Did you guys do a lot of film work? That's something that's, I don't know if they had, if you guys use Huddle or not. I mean, now I think they use it a lot, but was that during your time period or not?
We did it a little bit.
Did a little bit?
Not too much though. It was mostly just on paper and walking through on the court.
Okay. The next one is success and tradition.
Yeah. I mean, most of our games, we won a good amount of games, and I'd say most of that was just to like our style of play. We just put a bunch of emphasis on taking care of the ball and then just playing good defense.
Okay.
So I'd say our tradition was kind of some low-scoring games, hard-fought games.
I feel like it's always been low-scoring wins. Right? Defense is going to win championships here. Success and tradition, Tyler.
Success, I just think over the years we've had a lot of wins. And I remember Jimmy saying to us one time before a section game, like, nobody wants to play Jefferson in the sections. We always know how to, like, grind out games late in the year and just find a way to win.
Yeah, great. Okay, next one. Family, work ethic, fundamentals. What do you think about when I say that? Family, work ethic, fundamentals.
I think of that. I kind of think of like the out of the gym stuff, out of practices and games.
Did you guys get along well off of the court?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We would spend, after games, sometimes like an hour plus in the locker room, just like showering and hanging out in the locker room. Then we'd go out to eat as like a team, stuff like that. And just kind of growing up, like we said earlier, having like our main 4 guys who started our senior year, growing up from 3rd grade, playing on the same team. So that's just like the family aspect of it.
Okay. Last one, coaching. Last one. Jefferson's had 2 coaches in the history of the program. Coaching, what comes to mind?
A lot of respect. Jimmy and Coach Evs were both great guys. I got along with them well. They related with us well, and then there was times where they'd get on us just to make us better people.
Maybe make
better
you run
players.
17?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Great. Tyler, coaching.
I'd just say that they definitely prepared us like the best they could, and Evs, having been around for so long, he just knew what to do in every situation. Kind of having 2 coaches, I'm sure he was at games when his dad was coaching, so just things like that. He knew how to handle every situation and help us win.
Okay, great.
Last one, was Jimmy ever early to a practice or on time? Jimmy.
I think so.
Maybe once
Yeah.
or twice. I don't know.